Hello, welcome again to another day of classes. If you remember from last class, we were talking about different things of the Unit 4. Do you play the guitar? We talked about simple present questions and its short answers and the object pronouns that we use with them. And it was an interesting class. Today we have a rather short class compared to the other because we already know the vocabulary for this lesson. So this time it's gonna be a little bit more short, but it's also going to be interesting, and we're gonna be seeing some important stuff. You will see, you will see. But to start the class, we're gonna be starting with a conversation, and I need you to pay close attention to it because it all involves around the topic of today. That it's gonna be like invitations and stuff like that. But to start, we have the conversation. What time does it start? And it's a conversation between Connor and Camila, and we will listen to it. Also the part B, and then get the answer of the question: does Camila like the concert? Does Connor brothers play well? We're gonna see, but pay close attention to it. Remember, if you wanna listen again, just go back in the video.
Page 25. Exercise 8. Conversation. What time does it start? Part A. Listen and practice.
I have tickets to my brother's concert on Friday night. Would you like to go?
Thanks, I'd love to. What time does it start?
At 8 o'clock.
Do you want to have dinner before? Maybe at 6?
Well, I'd like to, but I have to work late. Let's just meet before the concert, around 7:30.
No problem. We can have dinner another day. Let's meet at your office and go together.
Sounds good. See you on Friday.
Page 25. Exercise 8. Part B. Listen to Connor and Camilla talking at the concert. Does Camilla like the concert? Does Connor's brother play well?
So, do you like the concert?
Well, the Purple Lips are a little noisy, but I like the arcades a lot. Where is your brother? I don't see him.
He's at home.
What? Why?
He's in bed with the flu. See, here's his text.
Oh, that's too bad.
I know. Would you like to go to his concert next month?
Okay, very good. I hope that you got the answer. It's quite interesting. And it's, does Camila like the concert? Well, she thought she was okay. Maybe didn't like it so much because they were loud. And does Connor brother play well? Well, you can't play well if you're not there, so no, because he was in bed with the flu. Okay, let's go right into the grammar of today. It's gonna be something quite interesting, and it's would, verb to plus verb. It's gonna be interesting. You will see. Well, we'll first here have the questions that start with would you like to or and do you like to. If you notice here in the conversation, she used do you want to have dinner before. It's like asking an invitation about something. And we also have would you like to go out on Friday. We have a difference between would you want to and do you want to. There is a difference between them, and we're gonna be seeing it. And also we have some other examples with the verbs have, need, and want. And here is where it comes the part of the grammar. You know, verb to verb, have, that is the verb, to, and then work, that is another verb. I have to work, I need to save, I want to visit, and we're gonna be seeing each one of these, the difference between them. Okay, let's see them. Well, to start, we have a difference between would you like and do you want. They basically mean the same, that is asking like a sort of invitation on someone to see if they would like to do something or if they want to do something. The difference between them is that would is a bit more a bit more formal, and do you want just saying it like that is more informal. So would formal, do you want is informal. Okay, Let's see. Would like. We use would like or like because if you use apostrophe d, it means would. That's what we have here. It's a contraction. I'd is will be it will be I would. You'd it would be you would. He'd would be he would. It's just a contraction that you can use with any pronoun. Okay? Very good. So we use would like or like to say politely what we want, especially when making offers and requests. Exactly that. When you want to offer something or when you want to ask or request something, if you use would you like or would like, it would be saying it politely. Would you like a biscuit from with your coffee? Remember, you can change this. Would he like? Would she like? Would it like? Would we like? Is just the pronoun. We can use it with any other thing. Verbs that follow would like are in the to infinitive form. It's like after the like, you always use to listen, to cook, to work, to jump, anything with to before. That is the infinitive form. Would you like to listen to it again? I'd like to get a return ticket for tomorrow. Okay, very good. But now let's see the other part that I mentioned, the have, need, and want. What it's different, like, have, need, and want. You already know that like is something that you would prefer. It's like yes, you feel good with that. But let's see the difference between have to, need to, and want to. Okay. Well, with want, we use it to wish for a particular thing or plan of action. It is something that you desire to do or to have. Want is not used in polite requests. That's something really important. It's not polite when you say do you want. It's not necessarily rude, but it's not polite. That's why we use would as a more formal way. Informal with want. Okay? I want to eat some chocolate. You're not being polite. You're just saying what you want. It's not like you're saying in a good way so people can understand how you feel or being polite. It's not bad to say I want to eat chocolate. No, of course not. Chocolate is delicious. But if when you say it like that, it's like just not being polite actually. She wants a meeting with you. She's not asking for it. She needs it and she's just you know she needs it right now. Okay, very good. Okay, let's see this conversation for example. Mommy, yes dear, what is it? I'm hungry. I wanted a snack. She's not being polite. Oh, how about an apple? No, I don't want an apple. You see, she's not being polite at all. I don't want an apple. Okay, what about a banana? I don't want a banana. I want to eat a cookie. Okay, very good. And here, for example, we have an example of being more polite. Would you like to be the son of my life? It's like asking politely. She's not forcing him to do it. And he says, oh yeah. So she say, okay, stay 92,955,887.6 miles away from me because that is the distance from the Earth to the Sun. She's very clever. Okay, very good. Okay, we saw would and want. Now let's see have to or don't have to. When you have to do something is when you need to follow because of a rule. Is that something that you need to you do yes or yes? If you in the contrary use negative, don't have to, is something that is not necessary. So have to is necessary. Okay? Let's see some examples. You have to go to school. They have to clean the house. He has to see the doctor. You have to drive slower than 110 kilometers an hour on highways. What have you to say for yourself? You have to wear uniform in class. My brother has to drink milk before going to bed. All of this is basically obligatory. It's necessary for you to do it. But here, with the don't have, is the opposite. It's something that is not necessary. You don't have to come to school on Sundays, of course not, because that day we don't have classes, or schools don't have classes actually. We don't have to watch this movie. It's not obligatory. She doesn't have to learn your language. That is optional to learn a language. They don't have to wear a suit. By the way, this is a misspelled. It's wear, E-A, not A-ear. Okay, they don't have to wear a suit. It's not obligatory. He doesn't have to take the exam because he already passed it. You didn't have to work for a salary. We don't have to buy an egg. Anything, if it's have to, It's necessary, a rule, obligatory. If it's don't have to, it's not necessary. Okay? And the last one, need to. We use this form when we want to talk about something that's necessary for someone to do. Something necessary. You need it. We usually mention who is going to do it. For example, I need to go to the dentist. It means that it's necessary for me to visit the dentist. Well, he, maybe you can be confused with have to and need to. What is the difference between them? Well, it's not needed for you to go to school. I mean, if you don't go to school, you will still be alive. You will still be a person. It's not necessary, like it's strictly necessary for you to have. But it's something that you should really do because it's important for you. So we have it as a rule to get educated. You have to go to school. But something that you actually need is maybe I need to eat something because you're hungry, and if you don't eat something, you might gonna die. That is why. Need to is something that you really need, necessary for you. It's really necessary for you. Let's see some other example. Ellie needs to practice if she wants to get better. By the way, practice, this is incorrect. Alice needs to wear an uniform. Ah yeah, this is also incorrect. It's an uniform. Alice needs to wear an uniform when she goes to school because it's part of the rules. They need to go shopping. They don't have anything else to eat. That's why. We need to post the letters. Okay? I hope that you understand that better. Let's see now the part of the grammar focus now that we understand it better. Would you like to go out on Friday? You he? You see, here we're seeing that it's a polite request. It's not like something forcing. It's not like you want to go out on Friday. That would be kind of unpolite. Would you like to go out on Friday? Answers in yes. Yes, I would. Or yes, I'd love to. Thanks. The difference between these two answers is that yes, I would. It's just like okay, yes. But yes, I'd love to is something that you are really excited about. Here we have actually negative answers. Maybe we don't have a no anywhere on the sentence, but according to the context of what we're saying, we're actually declining it. We're saying no, I prefer not to, or I cannot to. We will see why. Would you like to go to a concert? I'd like to, but I have to work late. It's like maybe if I have the possibility to go, I would go. But negative, I have to work late. It's like it's a rule. It's mandatory for me. I'd like to, but I need to save money. Maybe that person needs to buy a house or buy something really important for him or any reason. And that person needs to save money. So that's why. I'd like to, but I want to visit my parents. In this case, you have the option to go, but you prefer to do something else instead. Okay? Very good. I hope that you understand this part. Okay, we're going to see some example of the grammar here. It's just a small exercise. Let's try to make write the sentence in correct order. So take your time and then we're gonna check. Okay, you finished? Very good. Let's check. Well, for the first one we have, would you like to see a movie with me tonight? That would be the correct way. I would, yes. What to see would you like? Oh no, oh my god. That is incorrect. That was the answer. Okay, B, yes, I would. What would you like to see? And then A, I'd like to see the new Matt Damon movie. That would be the correct answer. Okay, very good. Okay, let's continue now. Let's go to the last part of today, that is the reading. We're gonna be reading this part of this article actually about the world's most famous, most powerful female musician, that is Beyonce. And after you read this part, we're gonna be answering or actually number these events from first to last here. Okay, so take your time to read. I will stop the video. You can stop the video right here, so you can read, and you can stop the video here to continue reading, basically, and you can go back and forth. Okay, very good. I hope that you have finished that part. Let's check the first event to the last event list. Well, first, she's born in Texas. Then second, her group gets its first recording contract. Then third, she acts in a movie. Fourth, she releases her first solo album. Fifth, she wins 5 Grammys. Yo, you see, 5 Grammys. Six, she helps hurricane victims. Seven, she has a baby, and the last one is the letter A. She performs at a president's inauguration. Okay, very good. I hope that you liked the class for today. Next time we're gonna be continuing with the Unit 5, and I hope that you wait for it. Okay, thanks for watching.